Hey folks, it's Rob with 2A TAC Air Ops Drone Services. So the reason I'm making this video is about a few days ago on May 5th, I was up in East Randolph, Vermont, which is quite a haul for me. It's about 6 hours round trip, just under 3 hours one way. I received a call from the wonderful ladies of the Central Vermont Canine Recovery Group. They asked if I would come up and assist a family in finding a dog named Halo, a really adorable 2-year-old female Husky that had been missing for, I think at this point, well over a week and a half. This was a paid call. Obviously, it's quite a drive. So I went out there and met with the family, very nice people. We did about a 5.5 hour search, if I recall. I gave them some free time as well. We really wanted to find this dog. It was also ideal conditions. It was cool and rainy. We saw lots of deer and other animals, but we did not see Halo. The other thing is, between the ladies with the Central Vermont Canine Recovery Group, the family, and I'm sure some friends and other volunteers, the area had been absolutely plastered with, and I say plastered in a good way, with posters, road signs. I mean, this was impressive. You could not drive East Randolph or walk, for that matter, without knowing that this dog was missing. So anyway, I drove home feeling, I'm never happy leaving a search and the dog, not being found. So I've known this news for a few days, but I wanted to wait because it is, as far as I understand, an active criminal investigation. So Halo is deceased. He's dead. And in fact, when we were searching for him, he was dead. The allegation, and I'm saying that because I do believe everyone is innocent until proven guilty, although I am absolutely I am incredibly upset about what the allegations are. If it is true, I believe that this needs to be punished to whatever extent Vermont laws can. But what happened, the allegation is a nearby landowner said that he caught Halo with one of his chickens in his mouth, and then he shot him twice. But it gets worse because he then buried Halo on a neighbor's property. If I understand the story correct, and if I'm getting it wrong, I apologize, but this is what I understand. You have to understand, he didn't report this. He didn't report it to anyone. It came out later. So a couple quick comments on this, being a prior police officer. Say somebody breaks into your home and you shoot them lawfully. Okay, it's a good shoot in self-defense. One thing you don't get to do is then not call the police and bury that person in your backyard. Okay, I know this is an extreme example, but if he's trying to say that by Halo attacking his chickens, that gave him the right to shoot Halo, and just say for 1 second it did, which I'm not saying it did, but let's just say it did, then you also have to ask, well, why didn't he report it? And why did he allegedly then bury the dog on a neighbor's property? The dog was recovered, and I understand this gentleman gave a statement and told the police exactly what I just said. And again, if I got it wrong, then so be it. The family did get Halo back, his body, and it's pretty terrible. I can tell you that, being a guy that owns a few firearms, I own chickens. I have 9 chickens. If I found a neighbor's dog had gotten into my coop and had a chicken in its mouth, absolutely not. My first thought would be to shoot the dog. In fact, I don't think that thought would ever cross my mind. My thought is this: a dog is a family member. No offense to anybody, but I don't look at my chickens like family members. I love my chickens. I take extremely good care of them. I provide them a great area to roam and lots of food and water. But at the end of the day, I put the dog far higher up on the the food chain, or whatever you want to call it. So if one of my neighbor's dogs was attacking one of my chickens, I'd grab the dog, I'd yank the chicken out of its mouth, and I guess I'd bring the dog back to my neighbor and maybe ask him to buy me another chicken. I mean, I'm not really sure. But I wouldn't shoot the dog. Yeah, if it was a rabid fox, if it was a bear, that'd be a different story. But a family pet? No. Anyway, this is an active and open investigation. Again, I'm not going to say the person's name, but he is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty. But if what is alleged to have happened, I think it's absolutely horrific that he saw us out there flying a drone, knocking on doors, this family putting signs out, and didn't say a word. If that's all true, I hope he's punished. And I'm very sorry for the family. Halo, may you rest in peace.